Hey everybody, it's Ryan here. In this video, I'm going to share with you how to turn your knowledge into a product-based business. And over the last few weeks, I've been seeing like a greater number of people sharing their testimony, sharing their struggles here on the channel about their finances, not having enough. And I know that just being a human being around this time, my birthday is in December, so growing up, it was always a struggle for my family to manage how do they, bless my birthday, but also honor Christmas as well. And so like around these holiday times, people are more concerned about their finances than ever. Some people, the lack of finances is causing them to be depressed, causing them to be disheartened. And even some people are choosing to opt out and take their lives because of the pressure and the burden that's upon them when thinking about this time. Obviously, there are other factors. People miss their family and different things like that. But the importance of this video, I just want to share with you, is how to actually turn your knowledge into a business, how you can actually start making money for yourself with the information that's in between your ears right now, starting as soon as today. And so I'm just going to give you a quick backstory. I started out in the business realm in 2007, right after I graduated from high school. I actually got pushed into like a network marketing company, and I was actually excited to be a part of it. My twin brother and I, we hit the second highest rank in the company in like 3 weeks. And so one of the things that I learned or I got an appetite for while I was doing that program is just the concept of that if I did some work today, I worked with somebody or I sold somebody something today, that I could make money that same day, and I didn't have to clock in or go to a job specifically to have that reward in my life. And so like this set off something in my psyche that I would say that caused me for a long time to feel psychologically unemployable. When you have the feeling of knowing that you could go out there and make money for yourself at liberty or at whim, then it does something about yourself. And so in this video, I pray that you are released and at least get a little bit of a glimpse of freedom, how you can actually create some freedom in your life through the knowledge-based business. I'm going to give you a couple different steps of what you can do, and then I'm going to invite you, if you would like to learn more about this, to contact and reach out to me directly by texting the word knowledge to 702-608-1689. Again, you could text the word knowledge to 702-608-1689 if you want to learn more about this. Okay, so with that being said, so after I was in this network marketing program, I saw that, or while I was in this network marketing program, I saw that people who are like reaching the top levels in this particular company, they were buying leads or buying data, people's names, their phone numbers on the internet. And one of the things, and this is way back in 2007, and so one of the things that I asked my sponsor, or the person who brought me into this network marketing company, hey, can we use the internet to build the business and talk to more people? Essentially what we were doing back there to build that business, we were going to malls. I'm sure you guys have had a network marketing experience, right? People invite you to their house, and they sit you down and they try to have this meeting with you. And she was very opposed to us trying to explore the internet. And so that led me to actually find a mentor. His name was Bob Williams. This guy, he was making over like 40,000, 50,000, sometimes 100,000 plus a month by selling something called a digital product. And it changed my life when I started to investigate it. And so what Bob was doing back then, which is slightly different from what I'm going to share with you in this video, is that he found people who had already created products from their own knowledge, who would license him their products that they had created, right? So they would give him permission to sell the products that they created to whoever he wanted to sell it to. And so he was making $100,000 plus per month doing this. And so that was my initiation to the knowledge-based business. I knew that I could take other people's work, by purchasing a license to their work, and that I could sell their work as my own. So I didn't have to go out and create the product. I didn't have to do anything fancy. However, into that fast forward to 2023, I think the greater opportunity, instead of finding and licensing other people's product, is that you yourself, if you have no money at all right now, if you have $0 to your name, you can take an experience that you've gone through, that you've come out the other side, or at least if you're one step ahead of somebody else who's going through it right now, you can actually help them figure out or get on a pathway to figure out and move past the problem they're experiencing. And so what you want to do is you want to take out a piece of paper. You want to look at some of the biggest problems that you had in your life, or that have been recurring problems that you've overcome, and don't discount any problem that you've gone through, right? And now if those problems fit into one of these three categories, then you have found a winning idea that you can actually turn into a product-based business. So if they fit in the category of money, whether that's helping somebody make more money, whether that's helping somebody save money based on a problem that you've overcome, whether that's a relationship, like getting a relationship, getting better in the relationship, getting closer in the relationship, if you've learned something about that, then you could help somebody. That's a great money-making opportunity that you could turn into a knowledge-based business. Also, if in the area of health, if you have some problem that you've overcome or that you've inched closer to solving in your own life, then you actually could start a knowledge-based business on those particular things. Because what's happening today is people are starting to lose trust in big businesses. And that's why you see on social media, anytime you open up the internet, you're seeing people are building personal brands. Like, the channel name right now is Ryan Tate. Like, you see Gary Vee, you see these people who are building a name for themselves because people are starting to lose trust in corporations. And so if you have a problem that you have solved, if you start to share with people how you have solved that problem, you start educating them on the steps that you've done to solve that problem, people will start to trust you. And as people start to trust you, you can create a product that you can sell. And my recommendation would be a digital product, right? Because this would be the fastest way for you to take something that's in your head and send it out to the masses amounts of people, is you want to make a digital product. And now, so this could be you literally writing content. So like you could write an ebook, you could write a physical book, you could write a cheat sheet, you could write a newsletter. Maybe if you're good at talking, communicating, then you want to record YouTube videos or video-based content or audio. Maybe you want to create a podcast. Basically, you want to look at areas of strength that you have that you could combine with a problem that you can solve. And so for an example, most of you guys are looking for a way to make money, right? So I'm recording a solution for you on how you can make more money by turning the knowledge that you have into a business. And so you can start to think about problems. So I'll give you guys another quick example. So as I was thinking about recording this, one thing that you also want to look at is like, what are people buying now? This is going to help you be successful in this business, because if people are already buying a similar solution, chances are, they would be open to buy yours. And so there are websites that you can go onto right now. One is called clickbank.com. So like, just like you would click something, clickbank.com, you can go on there, you can see what people are selling right now. It's the largest digital product retail marketplace. So you can see there's hundreds of thousands of products on the platform, but you can rank them in order. This is called gravity. You can go on there and there's a word that's called gravity. You can rank them in the ranking of how well they are selling. And this will tell you what type of product that people would probably be most likely to buy. Now, obviously, I'm just giving you guys a shortened, condensed version of how you can take some products, some experience that you had in your life, and turn it into a product. I would love to go more in depth with you and show you the specifics, the mechanics of that. If you would like to learn how to do that, you can go ahead and text the word knowledge to 702-608-1689. Again, 702-608-1689. Text the word knowledge, and I will respond to you personally. I will share with you guys what we're doing to help people, get started in the knowledge-based business. And right before I leave, I want to leave you guys with one example. So most, I would say the average American person, if you're, an American, you're watching this, they need to make roughly around, $4,000, $5,000 a month. And so a practical example of something of how you can start a knowledge-based business is think about the categories that you have. So like in my own personal experience, because I've helped people start businesses for the last 15 years, right? I could create a product on how to create a knowledge-based business in 7 days or less, right? So that would be taking some information that I've learned over the last 15 years, and I would walk people through the step-by-step functionality of doing that, right? And so let's just say hypothetically I was to charge $97 to learn how to do this over the course of 7 days. And so I would record this. The easiest way that I would probably do it is possibly use a free tool like Zoom, or create some YouTube videos where I'm walking people through the step-by-step functionality of how to set up this particular business. And maybe I charge $97 for the solution, right? And so I would need 40 people to say yes per month to roughly make around $4,000. And so again, I'm taking a specific piece of information, a specific piece of knowledge and information that I have that could help somebody. And maybe yours is literally how to drop 10 pounds to fit into a wedding dress. Maybe you're a fitness enthusiast and you have a protocol that you've gone through specifically where you've learned how to help people lose weight. Again, some of these things could be things that God has given you himself. Some of my best digital product-based businesses that I've started in the past were literally inspired by God. Like I would be in the shower, I would be praying, and then God would show me an idea of a product to create. Then immediately I would create the product, and I would start making money. So one time this happened to me in 2014 where I got really mad at a forum post that I saw on a website called warriorforum.com, where this person was very discouraging, talking about that was almost impossible to make $10,000 in a single month. And so what I did is I created a case study on how somebody could make $10,000 in a month. And basically every day for 30 days, I documented what I did for that day, how much I spent in advertising to promote a particular product that I was selling, and literally gave a group of people the step-by-step blueprint of how to make $10,000 in 30 days. And now that took 30 days of my life to do it, to achieve it, right? But I could take those 30 videos and I could sell them in perpetuity, which I did for several years. I sold those videos for $297. And so again, I was able to create an additional income stream on top of what I made from just actually doing what the work was in the product. And so, like I said, I could talk on here for hours about how to start a product-based business, but I think that you guys probably get the point right now. Take some experience that you have in your life. It could be menial or trivial. Don't discount anything, but if it fits in one of those three categories, then what I want you to do is text the word knowledge to 702-608-1689. I would love to speak with you to see if you're a perfect fit for what we're going to be doing here, specifically on teaching people how to start their own knowledge-based business. So like this video, share this video with somebody else who needs help in their finances. God bless you. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.